মোটর চলুছে বন্ধ করে জিমি
अभी मैं दिख रहा हूँ क्या स्टेज दिख रहा है। हाँ ठीक है। सभागृहांच्या सर्व भागीदारांना सभागृहात येऊन थोड्या वेळात कार्यक्रम सुरू होणार आहे.
This one not this one. Other two-day lesson seminar on AI integration, representation of artificial intelligence in contemporary education. All the already digital here is set down. We welcome all the digital request all the digital activities. Right. Good everyone. As we have come in this session of two-day lesson seminar on AI and literature, representation of artificial intelligence in contemporary literature, online and 10th of this month, organized by English department. I request you all the dignitaries to take your seats. The project of life is a beacon of life. Today, our stage is fully illuminated. It is a profound honor to welcome our esteemed dignitaries on the dais. We are privileged to have with us individuals whose vision and leadership have paved the way for excellence in the field of English language and literature. It is an honor to invite the president of this function, Honorable Dr. Narendra Kadekar, Senate member, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and member of College Development Committee of Yeshwantrao Chauhan College, Ahmedabad. The chief guest of the program, Honorable Professor Dr. Vidyadhar Daster, Senior Professor, RPT, Answer College, Padampur, Odisha. Sir has joined with us through Zoom platform. The chief speaker, Honorable Dr. Geeta M. Patil, Madam, Senior Professor, Department of English, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and all the honorary members of College Development Committee, Honorable Advocate Manikrao Officer, Honorable Sri Balasaheb Paradekar, Honorable Dr. Arundhati Patil, Madam, Honorable Sri Chandrasekhar Bhattacharya, Honorable Sri Syed Patil Parekar, President of the seminar, Honorable Professor Dr. Adilya Rohra, Madam, and Head Department of English, Dr. M.S. Rajpakse. I request all the dignitaries to begin the valedictory session by offering garland and applause. Ladies and gentlemen, first Chief Minister of Maharashtra. I request all the visitors to take their seats. Now is the time to begin the felicitation of honorable dignitaries of the dais. I request Dr. Arvind Gurkishan to felicitate the president of the program, Dr. Narendra Kaisar, with a bouquet, a shawl, and a memento as a token of deep appreciation for joining us.
Right.
Instead of Gurkishan, I request Dr. M. Kesar sir to felicitate Dr. Narendra Kaisar. I request Dr. M. S. Rashpati sir to join the dais. The chief guest, Honorable Professor Dr. Vidyadhar Das sir. He is not present here, but he has joined the program through Zoom platform on behalf of the entire organizing committee and our audience. I would like to extend a sincere welcome to you. We are fully privileged to have you join us digitally. A very warm, virtual welcome to you, sir. I request Principal Dr. Shivdas Dilsad sir and Dr. Narendra Kale sir to honor Dr. Geeta Patil madam, who is a dynamic personality of our university and especially of the Department of English. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, with a bouquet, a shawl, and a memento as a token of deep appreciation. Now, we will welcome the CDC members of our college. I request Professor Dr. Ahilya Bhagre madam to felicitate Honorable Advocate Manikarav Bhavne sir with a shawl, bouquet, and a memento. A shawl and a bouquet. Now I request Dr. Arvind Gurke sir to felicitate I request Dr. Dilip Visesar to felicitate. I request Dr. Arvind Mudekar to felicitate Honorable Shri Sailat Parit sir. I request the Vice Principal of our college, Dr. Ramesh Shidesar, to felicitate Principal Dr. Sir, it is just a formality and we have to do it. To felicitate Principal Dr. Shivdas Desai sir. Okay, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Dear friends, Dr. Shivdas Shivsat sir is a dynamic principal and he thirsts for quality education. His persuasion for quality education is praiseworthy. He has worked on various committees of the university. He is a learned member of NAC committee as principal. Now, now I request Patil sir to felicitate Vice Principal Dr. Ramesh Desai. To felicitate Dr. Ramesh Desai. And now I request Dr. Sorun Kesar to felicitate Dr. M.S. Rajan. Dr. Sorun Kesar is an IQAC coordinator. Thank you, sir. The Greek philosopher Socrates said that knowledge is the only treasure that increases when shared. Over these 2 days, we aren't just attending the seminar, we are building a powerhouse of ideas. Now, to formally set the stage and introduce the vision behind this 2 days national seminar, I invite
on behalf of the Department of English, I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Aditya Barure as the convener of this intellectual seminar. With your
they are benefiting Dr. Aditya Barure as the convener of the program for successfully conducting this 2 day national seminar. Now we are heading towards the introductory speech. The Greek philosopher Socrates said that knowledge is the only treasure that increases when shared. Over these 2 days, we aren't just attending a seminar, we are building a powerhouse of ideas. Now we formally set the stage and introduce the vision behind these 2 days national seminar, to which we call the academic feast. I invite Dr. M.S. Rajpal sir, Head Department of English, to deliver the introductory speech. Sir.
Thank you, Sophie. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, the president of this 2 day national seminar,
Dr. Narendraji Kale Sahib, the Senate member of Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar Marathwada University. At the same time, he is mentor of this college as a member of College Development Committee. Honorable Dr. Geeta Patil Madam, her gracious presence for this 2-day national seminar is a great gift for us. She being one of the beloved professors of Marathwada Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, and nowadays she has been working at Department of English as a professor, Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Honorable Principal of our college, Dr. Sundar Shiksar sir, Honorable Advocate Baude sir, College Development Committee member, our beloved Honorable Sayyid Pashu sir, whose presence always motivates us, Vice Principal of our college, Dr. Shinde sir, and Member Department of English, Professor Dr. Ahilya Barure, who has played a vital role in bringing this event before us. Dear delegates and the resource persons who graced and blessed this seminar for 2 days, for last day and even today too. On behalf of Department of English, I pay a word of thanks for all of you being here at this assembly, being here for this 2-day national seminar. The very idea of artificial intelligence and literature was thought to be taken for discussion by Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar Marathwada University. And the concept was given to our college, and to flourish it, provide it in the form of 2-day national seminar, Dr. Ahilya Barure took the efforts and the book is before us that this 2-day seminar has come to a very little efficient. Dear delegates, it really remains a problem before us. Hundreds of challenges are presented by the 2-day resource persons. The very first challenge that was expressed by all of them was related to creativity. The authorship of the creativity. To whom the credit is to be given of a creation. Last day, Honorable Patil sir from Devgiri College presented a demo of giving voice to a line of a poem or making it a song. And he himself raised a question. What will happen of the music industry where A.R. Rahman has been working for music? If the machine is going to provide you songs, will they really touch the human heart, human feelings, human emotions, human touch? To be together is a great pleasure. Human beings to be together is a great pleasure. Will that human touch come in existence in the field of artificial intelligence? Dr. Ahilya Barure asked me to write a research paper and very happily accepted the challenge. Because I am from that generation of teachers where mobile, computer, internet facilities, ICT tools feel difficult to use. I am mobile friendly. But to be ICT friendly was a challenge before the teachers who were working as Dr. Geeta Patil Madam has been working. I have been working we have come from the same age, from the same field of work. The challenges before the teachers, the challenges before the students, the challenges before education field at least, especially in one of the refresher course, I had quoted the share. Even last day I tried to search its books, but couldn't find even today. Honorable Guy said the share was, या तो हमें वो नायाब चालाकियां सिखाई जाए, पार्लियामेंट, या तो हमें वो नायाब चालाकियां सिखाई जाए, या हम मासूमों की अलग से वस्तुएं बताएंगे. The question is about those masoom people and their bastiya. Their existence has come to a crucible place, a questionable place. And I wish Dr. Gita Patil Madam to reply such emotional issues, intelligent issues, where the teacher fraternity would absolutely thrive. 2 days, from last 2 days, we have been listening English. From last few years, listening English, continuously listening English, have become very difficult. But because of Dr. Ahisha Bande, these 2 days, we made the teachers to sit together, the research fellows to sit together, students to sit together. It's a community from among by area to come together and listen. So that could be supposed the greatest success I feel at the department of English. I wholeheartedly welcome the dais, the dignitaries on the dais and on the dais, and pay tribute to respect to all those who support us because of whom this event has come to evaluate the decision. Thank you one and all. Over to you, Praveer.
Thank you, sir. The seminar is only as successful as the impact it leaves on the participants. We would now like to hear from you. I invite the representative delegates to briefly share their reflections and expressions of this 2-day national seminar. I would like to request Dr. Puri sir, Vasant Dada Patil Arts, Commerce and Science College, Patoda, to share his views on this seminar. Sir.
Good afternoon, one and all, to present here for the session of 2 days national seminar conducted by Yeshwantrao Chauhan College, Ambazon. All the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, all the delegates from the retreat. I came here to share a feedback on the 2 days national seminar. I'm not aware about the national seminar which is conducted in this college, but Salunge sir has informed me we have to write a research paper on very burning issue, that is artificial intelligence, and I write my paper and submit to the committee. There are 8 points regarding the feedback of the seminar. The first plenary session, the resource person. The college has invited a very renowned research persons from the various renowned colleges and the universities. Relevance of the topic. All we are known about the relevant topic is relevant for the 2 days generation, that is Gen Z, the generation of the technology era, the AI and the literature, representation of the artificial intelligence and the contemporary. The topic is also the excellent. There are the four remarks: excellent, good, and average. The topic was also excellent. The content of the lectures and speech. Already we have aware about all are the renowned persons, therefore they have provided their a very useful knowledge towards the delegates and the research scholars in this seminar. The time management and use of ICT tools. The ICT tools, it is a part of the technology. It was also excellent. The time management also managed very excellently by the committee. The discussion was also made here very excellently. The local hospitality and food. In the last day, we have taken the food. Hospitality was also excellent. Dr. Kodike sir also provided such a responsibility, and it was also excellent. The technical supports, Dr. Bharati sir and the team, he also provided the very technical supports for all the presenters. Therefore, it was at last, I say, it is the feast for the new generation and the new learners of the literature. Therefore, it was a very successful program which is conducted by the management of this college. Therefore, I express my thanks towards the management, principal, the convener of the head of the department, all of you, and thank you once again on the behalf of all the management. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Rahul Davare, sir, Rajiv Gandhi College, Head District Nanded, to share his views on this two-day national seminar.
All the dignitaries on days and off days. This today's national seminar was organized on AI and literature. I think that within 2 days, there were good insights and good deliberations. And definitely they help you to understand which AI tools we have to use and how we have to use. Because this is the era where we have to be well acquainted with AI tools. If we do not know AI tools, it will be very difficult. Our future will also be very dangerous. Already I mentioned you when I was delivering my lecture as a resource person. At that time, I told you that when we were unable to read, at that time we were considered as illiterate persons. Now we are educated. We got good knowledge of computer, and we were literate at those times as well. But now this is the time, this is the need of the time to be well acquainted with AI truths. Otherwise, there is difficulty to lose our jobs. I think the future of AI, when we think about it, try to see that there are two events that happened before a year. There is Tata Consultancy Services Company, and 12,000 employees lose their jobs. They lost their jobs. And Amazon company also behaved the same like this. They also decrease the numbers of employees. And we should be aware about this, that this is not the condition of those companies. This will also happen in the field of education. So, as a speaker, I told you that literary creation will not be replaced by artificial intelligence. The process will be changed. There will be a hybrid mode. The creator and artificial intelligence can create something new. There are new possibilities. There are new opportunities. And this will be very good for us to go ahead in our life. Already I mentioned you that in coming days, we can see driverless cars. There is no need of doctors. There will be some products they will be put on our reels and they will tell you about your health. Now the same thing is going to happen with teachers. In coming days, we can say that whether there is a need of the teachers or not. When we talk about open universities, they only provide instructors. I feel that in coming days, definitely there will be instructors, not the teachers. And the students are so clever. They are using different AI tools in their classes. And if the students are using such AI tools, then we should also learn something new. At that time, they will see in our classes. Otherwise, we know that what is happening and what is the future of our education after 10 years. So we have to think over it. And I congratulate this Department of English that they have organized a wonderful seminar on AI and the importance of literature. How the things will be changed in a given time. Now the things are there to think that what is the future of AI and be ready to face it. We should not only think that after getting AI we will lose our jobs. No, it is not so. Again, there will be new opportunities. We will get new jobs in different fields. Only the thing will be changed. I will not take too much time. I am very thankful for giving this wonderful opportunity to share my views with you as a feedback. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mrs. Rojina Sayed Madam from student participants to share her views. Madam. She is from Media College, Media Junior College, and currently she is working as a research student under the guidance of Dr.
She has submitted her PhD thesis to her Dr. Manas.
Particular.
Thank you very much. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Director Kare sir, Honorable Dr. Geeta Patil, Honorable Principal Shikha sir, Honorable Advocate Bhavani sir, Honorable Sri Kashikaran sir, Honorable Vice Principal Amish sir, Ashwini sir, Lole madam, and all the honorable resource persons, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, and dear fellow participants. Very good afternoon, everyone present here. I am Sayed Rosina, a participant. I have presented my research paper in the morning session. Also, I have submitted my PhD the university and waiting for the backup. So after coming here, I feel really very honored to express a few words on behalf of all the participants at this session of this 2-day national seminar on AI and literature, representation of artificial intelligence in contemporary education. I would like to begin with a provoking potential which I have learned in this space. Artificial intelligence is not a substitute for human intelligence. It is a tool to amplify human aid. Over the past 2 days, the seminar has been a wonderful platform for learning, sharing ideas, and engaging in meaningful academic discussion. These insightful lectures of the distinguished speakers have greatly enhanced our understanding of the relationship between AI intelligence and literature. We truly appreciate the excellent time management and well-organized sessions which allow us to gain maximum knowledge in limited time. I am heartily thankful to the principal of Yeshwanthpur College, Dr. Shivdas Sirsad sir, the head of the department, English, Professor, and especially the convener, Professor Aditya Badure ma'am, for giving us the honor and the opportunity to present our research paper. This was very motivating for young researchers like us. Beyond the formal session, the break times gave us the opportunity to interact and exchange our knowledge, ideas with talented scholars and researchers, making the experience more enriching. We would also like to appreciate the delicious lunch and warm hospitality, which made us feel very comfortable and welcome throughout the session. It was a wonderful, memorable, and meaningful academic experience. Academic inspired us to continue exploring new perspectives in literature and artificial intelligence. As P.T. said, artificial intelligence is a tool. The real power lies in the human mind and human brain. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am. The seminar is only successful because of all the participants. And all the participants have already submitted their research papers. Ladies and gentlemen, in these 2 days, the seminar has been a crucible of ideas. We have witnessed hours of rigorous inquiry, spirited debate, and a shared passion of pushing the boundaries of AI and literature, representation of artificial intelligence in contemporary literature. But as any researcher knows, behind every data point and every conclusion lies a mountain of sleepless nights and relentless curiosity. It is now time to honor the pinnacle of that dedication. The best research paper award is not merely recognition of a well-written document. It is a tribute to originality, methodological discipline, and the potential to impact the future of our field. To do the honors and present this prestigious award, I kindly request our dignitary on the dais, Dr. Narendra Kale sir, Principal Dr. Shivdas Risat sir, Guest of Honor Dr. Geeta Patil Madam, Honorary members of CDC Committee, Pashum Karim sir, and convener and the co-convener of the program, Dr. Ahilya Gurur Madam and Dr. M.S. Rajmurthy sir, to award the best research paper award to Dr. Devanand Sadananda Puri sir, Vasant Sadananda Patil Arts, Commerce and Science of his research paper entitled Artificial Intelligence as a Catalyst for Sustainable Humanity and Sustainable Human Development for Higher Education. Qualifications very well for writing and best research paper award. It is my distinct honor to introduce the president of this valedictory session, Dr. Narendra Kale sir. Dr. Narendra Kale sir is a social worker, activist in the field of education, devotes politician and the dentist popular in Maharashtra. Dr. Narendra Hiralal Kale, he is our member of College Development Committee, whose guidance has given strong support to the quality development of our college. He is the founder of late MLA Vasantrao Kale English School at Ambajubai. He is General Secretary at Baleshwar Education Society, Valsamra, which has spread national educational network in the area of Kerish and Ahmedabad Taluka. Dr. Narendra Kale sir is the active senator of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, who solves the problems of students and teachers wholeheartedly. As a social worker turned politician, Dr. Kale sir has consistently focused on education, youth empowerment, and inclusive development. In these days, Dr. Kale sir represents a new generation of politics, which is transparent, people-centric, and transformative. He takes politics and mission to uplift communities, create equal opportunity, and secure bright future for all. He believes that true politics lies in service to society. Other than these fields of work, Dr. Kale sir has been working for the dentist field of Maharashtra Medical Education. He has been working as the president of Maharashtra Dental Council. He is guided by values of equality, justice, and secularism. Such a wonderful personality is the president of this valedictory session. I request Dr. Narendra Kale sir to deliver a presidential address. Dr. Narendra Kale sir.
Please on the dais. Honorable Dr. Geeta Patel, Madam, Head of the Department of English of our university. You are also ex-management member of our Dr. Baum University. Mr. Mantra Bhavane, sir, Honorable Pashu, sir, Principal of this college, Dr. Srivas sir. Here is presence of Principal Dr. Gurve sir, Dr. Saurabh sir, Dr. Mali sir, Dr. Verse sir, Vice Principal Dr. Roman Shinde sir, Dr. Aida Durle madam, Dr. Raj Pante sir, all the teachers, researchers, students, staff of our college. Actually, I'm not the researcher or lecturer, but I am that what introduced by him. I am one of the activities in the field of education, at least in the field of student welfare and management member of this college. First of all, I am very happy to see this planned organization from these 2 days by Dr. Ajita Gurve madam, Dr. Shikshak sir, Dr. Raj Pante sir, and response from you all this year. I know that there was good discussion, deliberation, and presentation here. Second thing, I'm very happy and enthusiastic regarding the presence of Dr. Geeta Patel madam. She guided me a lot when I was management council member of the university. Actually, I was elected from graduate category. And I need someone like her to guide something about academics especially. And my experience was very nice about her. She taught me many things about university administration, mainly how to deal with the problems of the academics and professors in university. So thank you, madam. On behalf of our management, I welcome you. Actually, the topic is, I know AI. I know literature. But I am also aware about artificial intelligence in contemporary literature. What I feel, what is contemporary literature? Actually, literature is one type of human feeling or human, what you say, is a type of expression of our thinking, our thoughts. But AI is different. I was keenly listening to Dr. Rahul Rahal's speech. What he mentioned. He mentioned some insecurity about the jobs. Actually, what I think, AI will hold the job of technical person, not the intellectual person. AI is not alternative for intellectuals. It is alternative for technology. What I think. Because AI is a method of what we say, method of expression, method of something to make everything easy, to collect the knowledge, or to utilize the knowledge. But AI can't create the knowledge. AI can't do more ideas to you. It will only express your views in a different format. Or in short, AI will help us to make something decode. What I think. But literature is from ancient tables. We are thinking here about contemporary literature. As I believe that literature must be contemporary with the problems what we are facing. Literature must be the voice of the common person, especially the underprivileged persons and those who can't raise their voice. That is the contemporary literature. It should be the voice of all the persons can't raise their voice properly, but it will help mention their problems, put their problems in front of the authorities or to raise their problems, to find out the solution. What I get, I already told that I am not the student of this subject, but I am very happy because we are thinking about use of AI in your subject too. Because before that, I also thought that AI is for the technology or other things. And I also don't know that we can use AI for languages and making the literature too. So, as a considering this year, our college has put the initiative part to organize the national seminar on such an important subject. So I am very happy about that. मॅडम इंग्लिश मध्ये बोलू का मराठीत बोलू? मी इंग्लिश मध्ये याच्यासाठी बोलतो तुम्हाला वाटायचं मला इंग्लिश येत नाही. आता मराठीत ह्याच्यासाठी बोलतो त्याच्याशिवाय मला माझ्या फिलिंग मी मेडिकल फील्डचा स्टुडंट आहे इंग्लिशचा नाही. आमच्या फील्ड मध्ये इंग्लिश फार सोपी असते. मेडिकल फील्ड मध्ये ही इंग्लिश अवघड आहे. त्यामध्ये ग्रामर आहे, सगळ्या गोष्टी. भाषा वाटते तेवढी कुठलीच सोपी नसते. असं नेहमी म्हटलं जातं इंटेलेक्च्युअल पर्सन मध्ये कोणत्याला जास्त भाषा आहे. पहिल्यांदा सांगितलं पाटील मॅडम इथं आल्या त्याचा मला खूप आनंद आहे आणि तुम्ही सगळे याच्यामध्ये मन लावून सहभाग घेतात याचाही मला खूप आनंद आहे. त्यानंतर एआय मधून कुठलंच फील्ड सुटणार नाही. ना आमचं मेडिकल फील्ड सुटलं ना एज्युकेशन फील्ड सुटलं तर ते फायदे पण प्रचंड मोठे. एखादी गोष्ट समजून घेणं इतकं सोपं आहे. आता मी तुम्हाला सांगतो मॅडम, मी आता लॉ ऍडमिशन फर्स्ट सेमिस्टर पण झालं. लिगल लँग्वेज पण फार अवघड असतं. एखादं वाचन तुम्हाला कळत नाही तर मी AI मध्ये फोटो काढतो त्याला पाठवतो, तोच पॅरेग्राफ सिंपल इंग्लिश मध्ये लगेच मांडतो मला, की लिगल लँग्वेज पेक्षा कळणाऱ्या भाषेमध्ये ते मला देतात. ते वाचलं की मला अगदी सोपं. ते लिगल लँग्वेज पूर्ण वेगळी असते. त्याचा बिटवीन द लाईन्स अर्थ स्वभाव याला काय म्हणायचं, परंतु हे एकदम सगळ्या गोष्टी व्यवस्थित लावतो. अगदी तुम्हाला सांगतो आमच्यासारखं एवढं सोपं झालं आता, स्टेजवर बसलं माहित नसलेला विषय जरी असला आणि ते चार चुकी वगैरे टाकलं ते काम होतं बोलणं एवढं देतो त्याच्यामध्ये. म्हणजे कुठलंच क्षेत्र असू द्या आता की त्याच्यामध्ये या नाही असं होणार नाही, परंतु सगळेच जे काही धोका व्यक्त करतात की यामुळे जॉब जाणार आहे, हे होणार आहे, असं मला तरी काही वाटत. मी जे काय ऑब्झर्व करतो एवढं काही ठिकाणी सॉफ्टवेअरचे वगैरे जॉब करतात आमचं म्हणतो, ते रिसेशन तुम्ही जर बघितलं तर 4-5 वर्षांपासून सुरू आहे. ते आजच आहे असं नाही, 4-5 वर्षापासून जर आपण बघितलं तशाच जॉब हळूहळू कमी होत आहे. आणि जे काही जागतिक इकॉनॉमी मधला बदल आहे आणि रिसेशन तेवढाच परिणाम आपण पुन्हा म्हणजे यामुळे खूप मोठा काही परिणाम झाला आपण म्हणतोय तेवढं पण मला काही तेवढं दिसत नाही. त्यामुळं जेव्हा सॉफ्टवेअर आलं तेव्हा पण आपण म्हणायचं त्याची संस्कृत भाषण झाली होती त्याच्यावर एक कॉम्प्युटर जर 15-20 लोकांचं काम करत असेल तर लोकांना रोजगार करून द्यायचा असं तेव्हा सुद्धा लोक बोलत होते. परंतु उलट त्यांनी रोजगार वाढवला. आपल्या देशात जगभरामध्ये जर तुम्ही बघितलं तर इंडियन सॉफ्टवेअर इंजिनियर तुम्हाला दिसतात. हीच परिस्थिती AI काही जाईल असं मला वाटतं, परंतु त्या कक्षा मात्र प्रचंड मोठा होईल असंही मला वाटतं. कारण AI चा वापर करायला मला खूप मोठं सॉफ्टवेअर इंजिनियर व्हावं लागतं असं काही नाही. त्याचे हेल्प घेण्यासाठी किंवा खूप तुम्हाला टेक्नॉलॉजी आली पाहिजे, रॉकेट सायन्स असं काही नाही, परंतु तुमच्या फील्डमधल्या काही काही गोष्टी तंत्र तुम्हाला सोपं करून देतं आणि त्याचा फायदा त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला थिंकिंग किंवा लिटरेचर तयार करणं तुमचं हे लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचवणं त्याची मेथड आहे, एक प्रकारचा मीडिया. म्हणून ह्या एआयचा फार मोठ्या प्रमाणावर पुढील काळामध्ये आपल्याला वापर करता येईल असंही मला वाटतं. तर ज्या गोष्टी टेक्नॉलॉजी तुम्हाला खूप वेळ जातो त्या गोष्टी तुम्हाला शिक्षणामध्ये तुमच्या पुढं तयार करून त्या सगळ्या गोष्टी काय देतात. अगदी कृषीमध्ये नेहमी म्हणत असतो 3 पिढ्या जोपर्यंत पृथ्वीवर माणूस आहे तोपर्यंत त्याला काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. जोपर्यंत पृथ्वीवर माणूस जिवंत आहे तोपर्यंत डॉक्टर लागणार, दुसरा शेतकरी खायला तर लागणार, माणूस तोपर्यंत हा मरणार काय कमी जास्त टीचर जोपर्यंत माणूस आहे तोपर्यंत स्कूलिंग चालू राहणार आहे, एज्युकेशन चालू राहणार आहे, कंटिन्यू एज्युकेशन सुरूच राहणार. हे कधी मरणार नाही, कमी जास्त त्याच्यामध्ये होती. आता जर बघितलं ऍग्री मध्ये सुद्धा मोठ्या प्रमाणावर घ्यायचा चालू झाला आणि अगदी आपल्या ह्याच्यामध्ये ग्रामीण भागामध्ये आमच्या भागात ते साखर कारखाने यायचा उपयोग करून पाणी घेऊ लागले आणि त्याच्यामुळं उत्पादन कितीतरी वाढतं. आज तुम्ही ऐकलं असेल महाराष्ट्रात साखर उत्पादन ह्या वर्षी युपीपेक्षा आपण पुढे जाऊ. त्याच्यामध्ये महत्वाची गोष्ट ह्या त्यांचा वापर सुद्धा अनेक ठिकाणी सुरू झाला. त्याच्यामुळे हे काही खूप अवघड आहे आपल्याला जमणार नाही, म्हणजे खूप मोठी गोष्ट आहे असं काही नाही. तर ते आणखी सिंपल सगळ्या गोष्टी याच्यामुळे होत आहे. मी नवीन टेक्नॉलॉजी जी काय येते आपण पहिल्यांदा कधी त्याला घाबरलेलो असतो, परंतु ही टेक्नॉलॉजी सुद्धा मला खात्री आहे मला सगळं सोपं करण्यासाठीच याचा सगळा फायदा होईल आणि तुमची जे ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी आहेत लिटरेचर साहित्य जे काय पुढे तयार करा तुम्ही त्याला त्यांना आणखी सोपं याच्या माध्यमातून त्याच्यामुळे ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टीचा तुम्ही पण अंगीकार करावा असं मला वाटतं. आपलं महाविद्यालय मराठवाड्यात पहिला आपली संस्था जे काही औरंगाबादमध्ये यायचं सगळ्यात आधी पोहोचतात विद्यापीठात असताना मिळून घेतले तेव्हा लोक विचार करत अजून पोचलं पण नव्हतं. पुढील काळामध्ये आमच्या महाविद्यालयात सुद्धा प्राचार्यांच्या परवानगीला सांगतो याच्या बाबत काही आमच्याकडे जर सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स वगैरे करायचा झाला तर आम्ही ते सगळे त्यांना मदत करू आणि करू असं मला वाटतं. आणि आमच्या नेहमी आमच्याकडे कार्यक्रम चालू असतात बघा. यशवंतराव चव्हाण साहेबांच्या जयंतीमुळे आमच्या इथं 3 दिवस कार्यक्रम 14 तारखेला आम्ही नगर संमेलन या ठिकाणी महिला दिन ह्या अशा सगळ्या गोष्टी आम्ही सातत्याने करत असतो. परंतु हे लिटरेचर मध्ये सुद्धा इंग्लिश विभागात सुद्धा आम्ही काय त्याच्यामध्ये काय मराठी साहित्यात आंबेडकर काय कुठं मुली त्याच्यामुळे मराठीमध्ये बऱ्याच गोष्टी घडतात. परंतु इंग्लिश लँग्वेज तरी याच्यामध्ये भरपूर काम आपल्या भागात व्हावं यासाठी आपलं राजपंके सर आणि मॅडम दोघांनाही विनंती करतो तुम्ही आपण याच्यामध्ये पुढाकार घ्या. जे काही ह्या बाबतीत लागेल ते कॉलेज असेल असेल या सगळ्या वतीनं आम्ही तुम्हाला प्रोव्हाइड करू. एवढंच मी या ठिकाणी सांगतो. आणि येत्या 2-3 दिवसामध्ये चव्हाण साहेबांचे प्रोग्राम आहे. 3 दिवस व्याख्यान 14 तारखेला संध्याकाळी महिला महाविद्यालयामध्ये गझल संमेलन. सगळ्यांना तुम्ही सगळ्यांनी उपस्थित राहावं एवढं मी विनंती करतो आणि माझ्या जय हिंद जय हिंद.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend our deepest gratitude for your constant guidance and for such an impactful address, Dr. Narendra Rai. Now, after this, we are about to listen the online speech of Honorable Professor Dr. Vidyadhar Das, Senior Professor, RTD Anchal College, Padamapur, Odisha. Before beginning the speech of Sir, I introduce the guest of house. He is MA English, MPhil, LLB, and Information as well as Nagar in. He has worked as a lecturer and then reader in English at APS College. During his service period, he has worked on various committees of the college, such as admission committee, examination committee, counselor at Youth Red Cross, and NSS program officer. He has attended national seminars, international webinars, and has delivered talk in English, Odia, mostly Hindi, Sanskrit, and Bengali language. He is the founder of All Odisha English Lecturers Forum and India English Literary Forum. He has been working as district president of All Odisha Non-Government College Teachers Association, Bharat, and member of State Executive Committee. We are truly grateful that you have carved out time from your demanding schedule to grace this two-day national seminar. A very warm visual welcome to you, sir. Now, I request Honorable Professor Dr. Vidyadhar Das, sir, to deliver his speech. The screen is yours, Honorable sir.
Honorable President of the program, Dr. Kale, Guest of Honor, Dr. Gita M. Patil, invited members, Principal, Dr. Sirsat, Vice Principal Sir, HOD English Sir, faculty members of the organizing college, YR Chavan College, Amba, Jogai, participants of Maharashtra as well as various states of the country. I have the great privilege to be with scholars like you today in the concluding session of the two-day national seminar on the most interesting topic, representation of AI in contemporary literature. My previous speakers have told a lot of things about the topic, and in view of the scarcity of time, and particularly lunch hour, I do not want to waste much time. My speech will be as brief as possible. All of you know, sir, artificial intelligence is transforming contemporary literature both as a thematic subject and a generative tool, shifting narratives toward post-humanist hybrid, and algorithmic themes. Modern fiction often explores AI-driven societies, machine consciousness, and ethical dilemmas. While AI tools now influence publishing, content creation, and narrative structure, the key aspects of AI and contemporary literature are thematic exploration. Contemporary literature uses AI to explore what it means to be human in a technologically advanced age, often focusing on machine ethics, consciousness, and the loss of privacy.
सर म्यूट झाले तुमचा म्यूट काढा सर.
Okay. Generative AI in writing, all tools are increasingly used in the creation process, leading to debates over authorship, authenticity, and the potential for creating or conversely homogenizing literature. A notable example included a literary prize winner acknowledging the use of a neural network for 11% of each novel. AI as a mirror. AI in literature functions as a mirror reflecting human fears, hopes, and moral confusion regarding the future of AI. There are some challenges and limitations of AI. While AI can assist in writing, it often fails to replicate complex emotional nuances, irony, or the depth of human experience found in literature, sometimes producing inconsistent, inauthentic, or biased content. Another aspect of AI is posthumanism. The integration of AI has ushered in a post-human era in literature, focusing on non-human voices and entangled multi-perspective narratives. AI is rapidly evolving from a subject of fiction to an active, often controversial participant in literary creation. The fusion of AI with literature represents the innovation within creative writing, narrative, and literary criticism. Literature is often served as a mirror to society, offering a platform for authors to explore the evolving dynamics of human interaction with technology, especially AI. Kazuo Ishiguro, Cory Doctorow, Emily St. John Mandel have continued to explore AI's impact on contemporary life with nuanced and thought-provoking narratives that delve into the complexity of AI's impact on humanity. Kojo Ishiguro, a Nobel laureate known for his compelling narrative, has delved into the realm of AI in works, for example, Never Let Me Go and Clara and the Sun. In Never Let Me Go, Ishiguro presents dystopian world where clones are bred for organ donation, highlighting the ethical dilemmas surrounding the creation and treatment of AI entities. The novel prompts readers to reflect on the boundaries of humanity and the implications of creating intelligent beings devoid of agency. Then, Cory Doctorow is a prominent voice in speculative fiction upon addressing the socio-political implications of technology in his works. In the novels like Walk Away and Homeland, Doctorow explored the ramifications of AI on contemporary society, critiquing corporate control and surveillance practices facilitated by advanced technologies. Then Emily St. John Mandel, known for her explorations of interconnected narratives and existential themes, offers a meditative reflection on AI in works like Station 11 and The Glass Hotel. While not central to our plots, AI serves as a subtle yet significant presence in Mandel's narratives, shaping characters, interactions, and worldviews. The representation of AI in literature serves as a reflective lens through which humans can examine the social, ethical, and philosophical implications of technological progress. I am happy to say that the Routledge Handbook of AI and Literature offers perspective on the past, present, and future of AI and literature. So, interested research scholars and professors can go through that book and know more about this new topic. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to be with you today. Thanks. Sorry, Lily. Should me.
I don't need equal.
इको नाही झूम मुळे व्हायला लागलं ते झूम मीटिंग
See, the ego is there because I was about to take the name of Dr. Ahilya Bhattacharya. The ego. Because success belongs to her. That's why the ego was there. I mean, it was quite natural. You did not have to say both things about that. The participants for this conference, seminar, national seminar, the student delegates, my colleagues in this college, and student friends. I would like to have a special mention over here of my PhD students, Vasanta Gaikwad, Dr. Vasanta Gaikwad,
प्रेझेंट
Dr. Pramod Gulgule, he all the way came along with me from the university itself. He's doing. And he supported me all the way for my journey, like my child. Thank you, Pramod Madam. And my most adorable student, who is about to get his PhD now, Ravi Mane, and all my students. I was listening to the feedbacks. And you know what the technology is trying to do with us, that feedbacks can speak about. The feedbacks were about whether the technology is going to replace us, whether the technology is helpful for us, what the technology is going to do with us. But the seminar topic or the conference topic was AI in literature. Not whether the AI is going to take your job, what AI is going to do with you and your children is not all about that. But the representation of AI in contemporary literature. So I think if this is what the technology is trying to do with us. Technology is trying to take away our interest and our attention from the focused point. Technology, I feel that is bad or is not useful for us to be concentrative on certain things. So there I say that technology is not good. But you cannot blame any progress. You cannot say that this is not good for us. Because if you don't progress, if you are not like a river, then you will become a pond. So the emotions in literature make us to live like a river, always fresh, happy, and giving life to others. Pond cannot give life to others, but a river can give, a flowing water can give life to many people, many things, and make this world live like. So technology can help us extend the hand, that is extended hand. See, we were not having, artificial beats to walk fast. The human mind created the artificial beats. The human mind created the extra mind, that is computer, calculator. Slowly these things extended the services to us. They are not there to replace us. Nobody can say that computer before 20 years, when I was before not 20 years, now I have completed my almost 32 years of service. Madam was very much insisting, Madam, give you a pad, give you a pad. I said, Madam, now 32 years of service. Pad, should I give you? I mean, so many things to speak, but still I am a teacher. That introduction is helpful for us, for me, and for others. So I said, see, take it from the website. She was very disappointed, but I was not very much interested in giving lots many things in my hand. So I said, let it. But the thing is that before 25 years, 20 years, being a teacher, I was very much conscious about my payment and this and that. So I used to go to the bank frequently. And one day suddenly I found that there are old people have been replaced by new people. I said, what happened? They said they are retired. I said, why? Because when we used to have discussion, they used to say a long time to go. So what happened suddenly? They said, madam, there is a scheme that if you don't know computer, then take a retirement and go. People were talking about, as Narendra ISF said, that computer will replace human beings, software will replace human beings. It has happened really? No. While traveling towards Ambasador, I was watching all the way, different places, different things. And when I came here, close by to Ambasador in case, I saw that there was a big window. And I was curious to see that they said there is Ramkatha. So I clicked to my mind, suppose still we are talking about Ramkatha, that was it is a book which used to guide us how to live life. So every time that that literature was unfolded by years and generations together, still we are trying to understand. Let me ask you one question: whether this AI can tell you that when Ram, or I can say that Ram was the son of Kaushalya, then why not? She said that he is not your son. You cannot say that go to Vanvas. You should have a punishment. Or I will ask the punishment for you from the king. She never asked. She said that as Ram is my son, he is the son of Kaikeyi also, Sumitra also. This unfolding of literature, AI cannot do. You can rewrite and rewrite these mythological scripts and unfold them, which the human being can only tell you. Before 10 years, I did not have to tell my students that you have to respect your uncle, you have to respect your auntie, you have to respect your elders. But now you have to unfold this and tell your students that because we are losing these relationships in our life. These relationships are not existing because, see, we are saying that the we can say that the people, human beings are progressing, but in what sense we are progressing? Because we are leaving behind the literature, and that's why we are losing. Just now, the Vidyadhar Das sir was talking about Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. That novel I had prescribed before 7 years, probably Ravi Mani was the student at that time. So I had prescribed that novel for my PG students, Never Let Me Go. AI was not introduced at that time. But that novel speaks to you that when this gap between the rich people and poor people will become more and more, the body will become a commodity for the rich people. I mean, the rich people can have poor people whose DNA can match their blood. And whenever they are in need of the heart, in need of liver, in need of kidney, in need of eyes, in need of any part of body, they can ask that poor man, poor woman, and take that immediately. The existence of that human being, because he or she is a human being, can be told to you people by only and only literature. Why we have to study that piece of book? Person who is head already at the age of 87 without any problem in his life, physical problem I'm talking. Physical problem in his life. What type of medicine they are provided for that? Whether they don't have liver failure, heart failure, kidney failure, it means that they are going through the replacement. We used to hear before 5 years, 7 years, 10 years that there are 10 Putins. There are 8 Putins, and we don't know who is the real Putin, the president of Russia. How come this will be possible for a person to have, his own representatives going to different places? It means that he is donating. Those people are donating him his skin, his body organs. What he is taking from them? You might be see, cinema is we can say that next generation of literature. You might have seen the film Yashoda. Probably you might have seen that. And through that movie, we understood that all the, I can say that the cosmetic industries are using the fetus to have the cosmetics to make the women more beautiful. And I'm not saying that men don't want to be beautiful. They do. So this cosmetic industry is trying to, we can say that, hide this fact, which is shown by that movie, which was written first and then, I can say, directed and produced. So the literature came into existence. This movie's story came into existence as a form of literature. And then it became a movie because it is the cheapest and easiest way to reach to the people, to tell the people that the cosmetic industry and the cosmetics which you are using behind the natural sources, what they are doing, what they are doing. And then the episode point, which is very famous nowadays, in all manner of sense. But for me, that point is more important where it has been taught to you that the young children's flesh is eatable. I mean, before that, we used to think that men, sorry, because I'm vegetarian, so it comes to my mind always that men eats the non-veg, but pardon me for that. But the non-vegetarian food means we used to think about animals, birds, and fish. But the younger children's flesh is more tasty, we came to know about. But it was happening before. Ask the AI to represent us in the literature. Whether it will be able to put those emotions into the literature. What you feel when you see a young child who is skilled for the cosmetic purpose, who is skilled for your, we can say that, stomach satisfaction, what will be the feeling for that? This can be represented by only literature. And literature is continuously doing this. When I took the example of Ramayana, why I wanted to tell this? This was a fresh while traveling to this place. When I said that the unfolding the relationship, human relationship, on which the society is based, I always used to tell my students whenever I used to teach a fiction paper that look at any American movie. The American movie ends with the family, union of family. This is my favorite sentence to my students, always speaking to them in the classroom. That if you watch any American English movie, you will find that in that the hero fights for his son, fights for his daughter, fights for his wife to bring her back to the father. Why the Americans has to show this in their movie along with the big heavy weapons? Because the movies are made for war and you can win. This is the message in American English. That is literature. Please remember. So when this is a message in English literature, then you can fight a war. Single person can fight a war. This is a message for Americans. That you are a strong person. We have very advanced weapons, and you can win any war in this world because Americans survive on war. It is the base for their survival. If there is no war, then Americans will die. Because they have nothing to do. See, recession, who was in most trouble the Americans were in trouble. Because they know, see, most of the brands, they come from America. Talking little bit, we can say like, going away from little bit literature topic. But if you look at that, my point is that they are most of the brands go to other countries. They don't have much brands. But Americans have money to spend, so at least they can spend. They have lots of money. I don't want to go in deep in that, but just a passing reference to you. During 80s, if you see Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, and hippies popularity, that was in America more. Because if they have technology, if they have war, if they can win, this is all message, all these messages given to the movie. To the, we can say, popular books which you get on railway station, bus stand, airports. If you read those novels, same message was given to them. Why would they need Hare Rama, Hare Krishna? If their family is destroyed totally by technology, then the relationships, importance of human being, and togetherness, sharing the emotions and having a bond of a human being with a human being was more important, which the contemporary literature is still doing. Now, right now, the war is on, and before few days, there was a President Putin's picture was on the in the paper, and you can see he was having the book on his table. He was reading that book, and then he was also signing the papers, and he was talking about war wounds. He wanted to know that that book belongs to Second World War situation, and he wanted to know through the book, not through the AI, that what he can do in war, where he can stand, how he can defend. Literature will never be replaced because human being do not be emotionless. You use mobile, you use computer, you use anything, but when you went on Mars, from there you first wanted to talk to your mother, wanted to talk to your son, wanted to talk to your relative, wanted to talk to your colleagues and your wife. You want to talk to human being, not with the computer, not with anything. So literature will help. The AI will help literature, no doubt about it. I mean, it will make your work easy as we have beats to work fast, as we have calculators and computers to calculate more fast. But it cannot unfold your thoughts. It cannot unfold what you are feeling right now. We all of us were watching a final match, cricket match on Sunday. And two sixes were there on Arshdeep's ball. What Arshdeep's sixer, national international player, very good player, very good bowler. What he has done, intention was to throw the ball because I can defend actually, no doubt about it. But he's a human being. You get angry. And if you throw AI and if you throw mobile, it will not react. It will drop down and will charge you by a new one. You have to spend money. But what he has done, and then you can see that when the match finishes, he was the first one trying to get the camera attention, trying to speak on the, we can say, speak to the audience and say sorry. This emotion literature represents everything. Because the word contemporary is there, I'm talking about all contemporary situations to tell you that you cannot be emotionless. And when you have emotion, you express them. Either you type it on computer, either you type it on typewriter, either you speak them, either you share them, either you put the message on Facebook or Instagram or anything. every time you did not have to have words, because if it is so, then Shakespeare wouldn't have invented or written 1700 words in his dramas. He has, if you read all Shakespeare dramas and even sonnets, you can see that there are 1700 new words introduced by Shakespeare, which were earlier not there in any. This is what is creativity. Right now we are inventing new words. Artificial intelligence is also a new word introduced to us. During Corona, many people have written we can say that article on that, new words, or many people have even project on that. That new words and everything. Authenticity, everybody was saying, Shakespeare never claimed authenticity on these 100 words. But after so many years, we are talking about that authenticity that Shakespeare has invented. Creativity did not have to be authenticated. People, few days earlier, Marathi there is a song, Zulu Zulu. No. Asha was there something. Okay. That was that Bhagin was not written for publication. The poet has written that and thrown the page. His fan picked up that and sent it for publication. He wrote his name, then sent it for publication. Not his fan's name, but the original poet's name. Sent the publication. The poet was not known. And then the copy of that, book came to him, and he was surprised that he has never prescribed for that. How could that book came to him? Being a, writer, so he was curious who has written what, and he saw his name there, that the poet is published. That one he went to the musician, and then, Asha goes there, sung that song, that how he, and it became, famous, world famous. And still we are listening very happily. AI definitely will help you pass your time. The words throughout the dictionary, you don't know all the words. So I'm a professor of English and 32 years of service and about to retire in few years. I may not be knowing many words from the dictionary. May not be. I don't know many of the words from the dictionary. Let me really confident about that. So, if we don't know those words, then AI will help us to use more situational word while writing the book, while writing the novel, while writing the drama, while writing any article, no doubt. It may help for languages. And second important thing, AI can help us in literature is that it will help us to compare world cultures which are represented in different type of. One more novel, we can say that Dr. Das was talking about, I think so. So that novel was originally not written in English, but then Lacron translated. But see, translation is like, putting the essence from one bottle to another bottle. So you transfer the essence to another bottle, that attar in another bottle, but that little bit attar and the same remains in the earlier bottle. You cannot transform, put complete, we can say that same into another. And remaining essence may help us to understand that remaining essence. Because what I understand from that literature, what I understand that culture, though I don't belong to that culture, but when I read that literature, I understand a little bit. But as I told you, unfolding the Ramayana, unfolding the Never Let Me Go, AI may be helpful for us to do. And contemporary literature is doing that. Literature is taking help of AI to tell you that what is happening in the corner of Gaza, what is happening right now in the corner of Iran, because see whether the country is not our country, but those are human beings. What happens when you migrate? Diaspora was very much celebrated for 15 years, 24 years, 25 years. After partition, the diaspora was much discussed. And still we are living with that partition. We are not healed yet. The partition is not yet healed. We are still talking about that aggressiveness, that we can say that the wound is always making us feel that we are partitioned. And that rivalry is still continuing. There was no rivalry, but because of partition, that rivalry is there. And this rivalry we are expressing again and again, every time. Stomach literature. Same thing about the diaspora. Yesterday, when Jayashankar Sri gave his statement into the paper, Jayashankar Ji gave his statement, Foreign Minister gave his statement that we are keeping an eye on the people who are right now working in Saudis. And he said in Saudis, we have more than 1 crore people working over. Migrated community of India. Our people when we say, but the human being existing on this earth was separated because of the need of survival, not because of the compulsion. These people who had migrated to different places, me, you, everybody, came from some other place for survival. These places, to the place where we are working. So maybe it is possible for him to survive nearby. Certain people, what is holding their emotion is literature. So contemporary literature will talk about when they were disturbed by, included by these technologies which are helping them. When computer came, I said, told you people that what was my experience. So it is indispensable. Few days before, Dr. Vijay Pandresan, Honorable former Vice Chancellor of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, has written an article in maybe Sakara Lok Sabha. Since he was involved in rocket science, he was very close friend of rocket man, APJ Abdul Kalam. He was very close. He was working with him. So he said that technology is always there to help see that what this technology can do with the language. Because original English language is now merging into the English language, which has all the words probably you and me don't know. The jungle word was introduced to English literature. People from England were not knowing what is this jungle. Jungle word is now English word. Oxford Dictionary has started to give you now a supplement of Indian English words. So not only Indian English word, because the Britishers have migrated to many parts of the world and they have picked up the popular words from those parts of the world. And then they are very flexible people. They have adopted these words and made them popular everywhere. And that's why what happened? coming close. The word was coming close, and we are like a platter. We were saying like this. See, when you look at from the Mars, look towards the earth from the moon, we are like a platter. You cannot distinguish a human being from each other. We were saying this. And when we say this, we have to understand the contemporary literature is doing that. And AI will help you for that, to understand their living, their emotions, what they think, what they are saying. And what I say that we should stop talking about now who is deprived and what they are deprived. Because AI never made this distinction. Now I'll ask all the Marxists what they think about AI now, what they think about computer. So these things bring you on same platform. Please remember. So bringing you on same platform, the technology is doing, and the contemporary literature is talking about this. That your children and my children, your child and my child, we in India and we in America are facing the same issues which should be discussed. Why to discuss? Because literature asks you the answer to those problems. And if you don't come on same platform and if you don't introduce these tools to your the contemporary literature and understand that what can make more easy for you, you will die. You will die next, the literature will die. And why the emotions will destroy the earth. This planet will not survive. So think about AI positively. Make your students to take help of AI to write their even PhD thesis as they are using Google. Everybody was criticized. Don't use Google at all. When I was doing PhD, even I was searching material on Google because my topic, there was not a single article on that topic. So I was even trying to get something from Google. That if there is something I find. I even used to, uh, scold my students, don't use Google. Google cannot tell you the fact. Nobody will look at Google. Everybody will see the AI technology. And we'll sit down and ask AI to write down my thesis, convert it in another language, make it. We can say that, what is that? Copyright and everything. Because Google, what we used to do, copying it. But now, AI will ask that make it copy me. And then what we can say, now my thesis is ready. But the government policy makers are very intelligent. They have 10 years use. Mention there what is the use of your research for society. And if you don't mention that, the thesis will not be acceptable. Who can think this? That your thesis is useful for society or not? It can be mentioned only by the research scholar and by the teacher. AI cannot tell that how AI can unfold that. AI can compare that. That suppose you take one particular book and if you want to say that what is the criticism available on this and compare that criticism, but where is your opinion? Your opinion matters. This opinion is represented in literature. What we are facing right now should be represented somewhere. Take the help of typewriter, computer, you can take the help of Google, and you can take the help of AI, even to modify the language also. To see that to write the correct English. Now this is questionable. What is correct English? Everybody speaks correct English, and when I teach my students and they cannot pronounce the we can say nouns or the names in the books prescribed to the syllabus. I say forget about that. My name, when I went to German originally nobody could pronounce properly. Maybe long Gita, maybe short Gita, and even in India, some people write GITA, some people write GWTA, and I write GIITA. So you can see that. Forget about all these things. You can take the help, understand the language, modify the language, compare this to the one particular book, and make it be presentable. But you cannot make it understand to others. This understanding, AI cannot. Emotion should be felt. Emotion should be understood. And that's why, don't worry, all English teachers and English scholars, literature teacher will not be, will never be replaced. And what my personal feeling is that any college who is having the principle of literature studies or the vice chancellor of literature studies successfully leads to the success. That is what I can see in this college also. Shiv Saksar belongs to literature, and see, we have everywhere science and technology administrators. And if you look at their attitude, that human touch is we are losing. And they believe in practicals, they believe in results. But the person who belongs to literature believes in understanding the problems, believes in solving the problems. So that human touch, that you can make a mistake. That's why I told you the example of Arshadi. Because you are a human being, you are reacting, you are making mistakes. And this analysis of mistake can be done by your parents, elders, relatives, teachers, guides, your fellow friends, and the society only. No one can else. So welcome AI, welcome the technology, but welcome the human being also. Now you can make out whatever Narendra Kayas has spoke for 10 minutes only. You were completely understanding that. But 10 minutes lecture which was on online, you started feeling, not getting anything. So the contemporary example I was giving you, I think whatever was asked to me to speak in this solidarity function, so that I can say that up to the mark to the conference conveners, I thank the college administration, all the CDC members for inviting me here. I wholeheartedly and humbly thank Dr. Principal Dr. Shiv Saksar for giving me a call. First of all, I received it from Shiv Saksar only. And when he said, Madam, you have to come. I mean, anything would have been there. I wouldn't have said no. So thank you, sir, for inviting me. I thank Dr. Rajpankhe, sir, for giving permission to Dr. Ahilya Barube to invite me. Being a head of the department, I should understand his position. And there are no words to say thank you, Dr. Barube. I mean, I was waiting for this opportunity since a long time to talk to her. Thank you very much for inviting me. And I know behind the curtain, my students were very much eager to see more than the ITs. So thank you, my students. I thank everyone here for your patient listening. I know this is the lunch time and it is very difficult. I used to have the lecture time during the lunch time. And I'm used to that, to see the hungry faces in front of me. So sorry for keeping you all people away from your plate. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
It was nice to be here after a long time. And all virtual conferences were there. And I used to say, no, I'm not going to give any virtual lecture. So, but for the first time after a long time, I can see the physically presence of scholars over. Thank you. I wish everybody and the college especially Godspeed. I'm very happy to see the development of the college, sir. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a privilege to hear from such a distinguished expert in the field. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your wisdom. And thank you for being with us. Thank you, ma'am.
One and all. Actually, Honorable Madam, this is a great opportunity and we were waiting for the last 6 to 7 years for such great academic event. First of all, today there is a death anniversary of Savitribai Phule. So I tribute to the work of Jyoti Savitribai Phule. Honorable Dais, I know it's too late, but as a convener of this seminar, it's my duty, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you in this solidarity. And from the last 2 days, from the different universities and colleges, all the participants are here. Honorable Rita ma'am has delivered very insightful presentation on the topic. The theme of the seminar we selected, which is very relevant to the present era. From the last 1 month, our organizing committee was working for this event. I'm not going in detail by taking time limit, but I would like to extend my gratitude to National Advisory Committee, Organizing Committee of our college, Chief Organizer of our seminar, Honorable Dr. Principal Shivdas Shirsat sir, our College Development Committee, who always supports us to organize such events. And special thanks to all the researchers. Without them, we cannot organize this event. This issue, the one issue we released yesterday, and one issue may be released after 4 to 5 days. So, thank you for your cooperation for this issue, for this event, and some participants from the different universities and different colleges out of the state are joined on Zoom link. So I extend my gratitude to all participants. Actually, in these 2 days, 4 sessions, 4 technical sessions, 2 paper presentation sessions were organized here. All the research person, chairperson delivered their deliberations excellent. Actually, it was very helpful to us and our research center and the students also. I hope in future also your cooperation for organizing such event on behalf of the Department of English and as a convener of this seminar. Once again, I am heartily from the bottom of heart. I would like to say thank you to all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We have had such an insightful session today, and it's truly been an honor to host such an engaged audience. As we reach the conclusion of our program, it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Vasant Gaikwad sir on the stage to share the vote of thanks and officially wrap up the proceedings.
Good afternoon, everyone. I feel greatly honored and privileged to propose the vote of thanks of this valedictory session of 2 day national seminar on AI literature representation of artificial intelligence in content communication. Organized by the Department of English, Ishwantrao Chaman College, Mysore, and sponsored by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Sambhajinagar. First, I would like to thanks. I express our heartfelt gratitude to our uh, generous sponsor, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Sambhajinagar, for their valuable support and encouragement which made this national seminar possible. We are deeply indebted to our respected patrons, President MLA Honorable Dr. Prakash Narayan Savarkar and General Secretary Satish Pawan Chauhan of Investment Mandal, Telangana. Now, I express my sincere and heartfelt gratitude towards the chairperson of first session of first day, Honorable Sri Dattatreya Abba Patil, member College Development Committee and Executive Council, MSP Mandal Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. And I also express my sincere thanks to inaugurator, Honorable Professor Dr. Shaileja Wadukar, Head Department of SLS SRT, Swami Ramananda Dev, the Marathwada University, Nanded. And also I am thankful to keynote speaker, Honorable Professor Dr. Ramesh R. Manzar sir, Head Department of Computer Science and Information Technology, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Also, I am thankful to the CDC members of our college, Honorable Ramesh Rao Adaskar, Honorable Sri Vasantrao More, Honorable Sri Amar Deshmukh sir, Honorable Sri Ranjit Omte, and Chief Organizer of the college, Principal Dr. Shidas Srisak sir. My sincere thanks to Chairperson of Technical Session 1, Honorable Professor T.N. Gandewan sir, Principal Prahlad Dalmia, Lions Club of Commerce and Economics, Malad, Mumbai, and Resource Person, Honorable Professor Dr. Anuja Jadhav, Head Department of English, Rajesh Shahu Maharaj College, Latur. I express my sincere gratitude to Chairperson, Honorable Professor Dr. Abhay P. Shinde, Head Department of English, Advocate B.D. Ambedkar Mahavidyalaya, Asti, and Resource Person, Honorable Professor Vishnu Patil, Department of English, Degree College, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. I extend my profound thanks to Chairperson of Technical Session 3rd, Honorable Dr. Sanjay Salunkhe sir, IPS Coordinator, Department of English, Lokmanya Tilak Mahavidyalaya, Vadavati District, Bid, and Resource Person of the session, Honorable Professor Dr. Balaji Naule sir, Head Department of English, Jijamata College, Dilli. I express my sincere and heartfelt thanks to second day technical session board chairperson Dr. Professor Raj Kranti Walse. He is from Jalna College, and resource person Rahul Prahlad Haware, Professor and Head Department of English, Rajiv Gandhi Mahavidyalaya, Head. He has also presented very well his speech in this session. So I am thankful to him. And this is the last session, valedictory session. Here is Honorable Dr. Narendra Kale, who chaired the session. That's why I would begin. He is a Senate member, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Patinagar, and member, College Development Committee member. Also, I am thankful to Dr. Vidyadhar Das, who delivered this lecture online, and we have heard very nicely. Other speaker is very honestly Dr. Geeta Patil Madam. He is distinguished speaker, senior professor, Department of English, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Also, I am thankful to the various committees we have formed, and committee number 1, the registration committee, is head, and all his members, they are done very well. Rangoli committee is head, and other members. Rangoli committee, Petak committee, attendance committee, and certificate committee, stage committee, felicitation committee, lunch committee, news writing committee, publication and technical support committee. These committees all heads and these committees all members done their very well duty. So I am thankful to them. And all the participants, research students, and guests, I am also thankful to journals of various papers, newspapers, and also I am thankful to non-teaching committee also, non-teaching, we can say, staff. So I am thankful to everyone, and I conclude here with the thanks to all.
The program will conclude with the national anthem. I request Honorable Dignitaries of the dais to stand for national anthem. And some members of the government is volunteering to have program for the just a reminder of our target. Certificates are ready.